Hello, hello, hello. I am Tamara Wren, and this is Kingdom Birth Conversations with Tamara. And I'm here to talk to you briefly about being a doula and tax season. Now, I'm going to tell you this is unscripted, this is live. I simply had a moment. I want to show you my shirt too, because my shirt's like really cool. So let me just pan down on my shirt for a moment. Hi, I'm a print doula. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing the most right now, right? But I wanted to tap in here a moment and record this video live and share some information with you about tax prep and being a doula. Now, I know that many of my viewers are either pregnant or having a baby, but I also have a number of viewers who are in the birth space. So here is what I want to share with you. Recently, I embarked on stepping into tax preparation. So this is going to be my first season. Taxes by Just As Women Productions, affectionately known as the tax doula. That's me, right? And this is important to me because being in the wellness space, a birth professional, a fitness professional, wellness professional, being in this space of wellness, there's something that I hear continuously being communicated by wellness professionals. When I'm talking about doulas, childbirth educators, lactation consultants, even some midwifery students or midwives that I've worked with, I hear the same thing being said. And that is that they are not necessarily prepared. They're not prepared for the business side of the work that they have been called to do. When they're not prepared for the business side of the work, they're going out there and it's almost like they're in the marketplace, they're in the birth space, but it is more of a hobby than work because they don't know exactly how to navigate the space. So let me set up the scenario for you. You are a newly minted doula, for example, and you've taken the business component of the doula training, your doula certification. But what did it talk about? It explained to you where to go to find clients, how to network in your community, join your local chamber of commerce, sign up for Facebook groups, and don't make too much noise. Don't go in and solicit anyone, but sit on the side. And when people ask questions, be that helpful voice. And once you've been that helpful voice, people will start to recognize you for your expertise and they'll reach out to you or collaborate with people in your space as well. And this is how you can get clients. Now, all of those things are valid. All of those things are true. But what you don't get is how to organize yourself as a business from a legal perspective, meaning when it comes to tax season. Now, we might even talk about the differences between the legal structures, LLC, sole proprietor, if you want to be a partnership. But what do you do with all of that? There's three things that I, as a person, have to do. I'm born, I'm always going to be a Black woman, and then I die. But what if we say, you're born, I'm always going to be a Black woman, I die, but I also have to pay taxes? So paying taxes is not something that any of us can get away from. There are a lot of people who've tried it, they end up usually locked up. What you need to know as a birth professional, as a doula, as a childbirth educator, as a midwife, is how to organize and structure your business so that you are adequately prepared for tax season. So that when this time of year rolls around, you're not scrambling to get your documents in order. You're not trying to figure it out. You're not wondering, what am I supposed to do? That you have the basic knowledge and understanding and information that you need in order to file your taxes seamlessly, without stress, without aggravation, without doubt. And that's where I come in. As a trained tax preparer, I not only take the tax code and make it easy for you to understand, but also because I'm a birth professional, I know what are the where the places where you can write off for deductions. I know those different little minute nuances that we as birth professionals, the things that we do that can be written off on your taxes as expenses, as deductions, right? So you can go to anyone to do your taxes, but if you come to me, if you come to a person who is also in that space, then I have that insight to be able to help you and to be able to ask you the questions where you can say, oh, I didn't think about that. So, for example, someone would normally say, well, if you've been to a conference or training or your certification or your CPR license, like, yeah, those are all normal. But I also know, hey, what about the mileage for going back and forth to those home visits? What about the attire that you have to wear, your uniform, your scrubs, whatever it is that you purchase for the birth? I know for me, I've had to buy shoes specific for being at a labor, because standing on your feet, you stand on your feet for a long time when your client's in labor. I had to buy special shoes for that. So those are things I can talk about. Oh, maybe you have a TENS unit. Did you write that down? How about your rebozo or your birth ball, right? So there are things that I can prompt you with, questions that I can give as prompts to help you understand, oh, she really knows what she's talking about. Not only is she preparing my taxes, but she's got the mindset of a birth professional, so she knows what questions to ask me. And not only can I do that, but also just help you to be organized, help you during the year. Do you have the right tools? Do you have a mileage tracker? What kind of software are you using to keep track of your clients and your expenses for the clients and your invoices? Are you using a spreadsheet or using something technology, or using QuickBooks? What are you using? It's not just enough to have it in your head, and it's not enough to write it in a notebook, but it's important that you have that information documented, so at the end of the year you can just look at your income and expense sheet, your profit and loss statement, and you'll be able to see what came in and what went out. So again, I am here to let you know that I am moving into the tax preparation business, providing services for birth professionals as well as fitness and wellness professionals, because those are the spaces that I occupy. And looking forward to being able to help you out with your tax season. So you can go to taxes.justuswomen.org. That's taxes, taxes.justuswomen.org. Go to my website, and there you'll be able to either set up an appointment if you need more information, a 15-minute consultation, or you'll be able to just let me know, yes, I'm ready to get started, and I can just give you the information about the documents that you need to prepare to get yourself ready. So again, that's taxes.justuswomen.org. And yeah, I hope that this video was really helpful for you. Thank you.